Widzowie, od teraz za 10 sekund obejrzymy nowego Brawl Talka. Trochę na niego spóźniłem, dokładnie to 8 minut, ale mnie to nie obchodzi. Co? Dobra widzowie, i jestem, musiałem zrobić coś poważnego. Dobra, siadamy i oglądamy. Minęło już 12 minut, kiedy ten Brawl tak wyszedł. Ja pierdzielę. Jeszcze chcę ten film dzisiaj wstawić, czyli 27. Dobra, oglądamy.
You brought dog, Naughty! Kenji and Kaz's baby? And Wendy, an engineer trying to save the planet's name? No! You are always doing the same bro talk over.
Okej, dobra. Czyli tak, dziecko Kaza i Kenjiego i Wendy'ego. To są dwaj brawlerzy, którzy są potwierdzeni. Oczywiście ogólnie to oglądałem na kanale Damiana filmik, gdzie on został upadkiem od Supportera, w ogóle pozdrawiam. No i tam on powiedział, że te dziecko Kazę i Kenjiego będzie się nazywać Kazu. Ja myślę, że też tak będzie się nazywać. Więc dobra, oglądajmy po prostu. A jeszcze model kiełka, jak zobaczymy model kiełka. Mam nadzieję, że nie zrobią tego człowieka.
Fine over again. I'll teach you how to do it right. These are the most ambitious seasons.
Czekajcie, bo młodszy brat mnie woła. Ogólnie to dobrze, że mam wiatraczek, bo bym się tutaj udusił. Mam go na trójeczkę włączone. I pamiętajcie wy też, żeby mieć zawsze jakiś wiatraczek albo dużo wody zimnej, bo wiecie, upały to źle trochę i zatrzymałem chyba w idealnym momencie, bo jest jakieś dziwne coś, czym nie wiem co to jest. To jest jakaś machina. Dobra, oglądajmy dalej.
And the story that might change the Brawler forever. Brawler talk.
Okej.
Yokoso. Now cook.
Nano makaronik, czy co to jest? Czemu ten makaronik świeci jak Hypercharge? Czekajcie, bo to jest młodszy brat. Młodszy bracia, wiecie co to jest. Mój młodszy braciszek gra sobie w jakąś gierkę i się drze, więc postanowiłem, że do kuchni pójdę. A w sumie to nie, usiądę sobie na fotel. Dobra, on ma tutaj jakiś Hypercharge'owy chyba makaronik, nie wiem co to jest. Jakaś mu tam rzecz wpadła. Oglądajmy.
Something wrong with my noodles?
Kurde, serio, to Hypercharge skin.
Is different. Danny from the future is right. His update is going to feel different. We are trying a new content concept where everything around the next 2 seasons will be connected. So
Czy Tig zostanie mikro remodel i będzie miał większą głowę?
Brawlers, Kings, new powers, rewards, and game modes will all be part of the same story.
Gay mod, jakiś nowy. Co to jest? Okej, dobra, już wiemy, że będą jakieś nowe rzeczy do otwierania, jakieś pudełka dziwne. Dobra, to już mamy potwierdzone.
Sorry, we are calling this story the Ramen Rebellion.
Ramen Rebellion to jest nowa nazwa sezonu.
Every week something different will appear in the game.
Co to był za Co to był za kiełek, halo? O kurwa. O kurwa. O nie. O nie. Co to jest? Ej nie. Jak tak, nie. Błagam, kiełek. Niech ten skinek będzie tylko tak wyglądał. Ogólnie ten skinek nie będę grał, na pewno. Mam nadzieję, że ten skinek będzie tylko tak wyglądał, że sam kiełek będzie inaczej wyglądał. Okej, tu mamy tutaj pokazane cały event. Okej, tu jest jakieś skiny. NLGZ Sprout. Tu będzie jeszcze. O kurde, myszka kiszka dostanie skina. Grey Gay, Sracz, Tara, Feng, no głupi koń. Kurde, sorry. Sorry, widzowie. Kto jeszcze dostanie skina? Pamka? O, Mejza chyba zostanie. Skin Collection. O kurde, tam będzie za propas. Dobra, oglądamy.
Appear in the game. All linked to the progressive story told throughout the season. And
Wiedziałem, że te pudełka to coś oznaczają. Ja
Two
wiedziałem.
seasons will be connected. So Brawler skins, new powers, reward, and game modes will all be part of the same story. Following the story, live on and read every week something different will appear in the game, all linked to the progressive story told throughout the season.
Ja wiedziałem.
And
że
one
ten pudełko
detail from the story
musi
could
być
change
kolorowe.
based on what the community chooses.
So let's start with the first part of the Ramen Rebellion. A new modern shop has just opened in front of Kenji's sushi restaurant, and there's something very shady and
Okej, tu będziemy mogli zrobić tego nowego, tego zamiarza. Możemy teraz zobaczyć, jak on wygląda. On będzie miał smoczek, czyli to nie miał, czyli to nie miał racji, ma smoczek. Ma jakąś fajną wędkę. Fajnie wygląda ogólnie. Damian nie zgadł z wyglądem.
And they are responsible for producing the nano noodle, which quickly becomes the hottest spot in Star Park. The problem is that once brawlers eat them, they get some weird powers. The nano powers.
Nano powers are the new power-ups released during the season. Once a brawler gets a nano power, they will unlock 3 power-ups for you to choose. In the match, you see 2 random options, and you have to select which one to activate. They can affect any attribute
Ej,
of your
dobra,
brawler,
Tiwet będzie idealny do wbijania El Primo na prestiż tu.
like their main attack, speed, super, and so
You
on.
can get these nano powers from nano drops. They are available in daily wins.
Mówiłem nano drops. No będzie coś, kurde. Sorry. Sorki. No, mega misja mam.
Mega quests, boss fights, quests,
I oczywiście.
and other special game modes. Each nano drop gives resources and cosmetics and a chance of getting the new skins of the season. Every nano drop guarantees at least 1 nano power per drop, but you can also get lucky and get 9 in 1 drop. And each nano drop fills up a nanometer, which gives you more rewards the more you get. Collect 150 nano drops and you'll be
Fighter Berry. Wygląda ślicznie. Ej, no serio.
guaranteed to earn all the skins of the season. It is possible to get the skins
Fighter Berry wygląda ślicznie. A to strzeli to chyba ten. Myślałem, że to że to main, to szelka. Ale spoko skin. Kurde, ten będę taki o kurde, ja tego będę na pewno kupię.
for free, but you gotta collect all the nano drops from
I ja go stanie
all
skina.
your sources.
Noli. Ej, Noli, chyba on się jednak nie będzie nazywał Kazu, tylko Noli. Ej, spoko nazwa.
To create something meaningful, you must seek
Będzie legendarne albo ultra legendarne, ja już to widzę.
inspiration. Like this?
Nori is the newest legendary brawler, and he's
Legendary. Mówiłem, że będzie albo legendary, albo ultra legendary.
Kenji and Kazu's child. Today, he's the first brawler who was actually born in Star Park, giving him unusual powers.
His attacks are a bit more complex than Kenji's, but not as much as Kaz. He uses a fishing rod as a weapon, and his main attack has 3 different mechanics. If you just attack, he'll do a fishing rod slash. If you aim a little longer, he will throw a projectile that
What the
slashes through the target
fucking
or
shit?
pulls him towards a wall. And if you fully charge it, you can even jump over walls.
Ktoś to powinien być ultra.
Every time he hits an enemy brawler with his main attack, he catches a fish. These fishes are then used on his super attack, which makes Nori dive into water and do an area attack after a short delay. The more fish Nori has collected, the bigger and stronger his super attack will be. Nori will be released in July.
Ktoś ten nowy zamiast Noli jest za mocny. Kurde.
Requires years of practice.
Chat RT, cook me something delicious. The skins this season have 2 themes. More traditionalist theme
Dobra, Miko też dostanie skina. Miko też dostanie skina. Ale dziwna tara.
and modern cyberpunky vibes. In the Brawl Pass, we have
Miczko, hello Miko.
Master Miko, a master in the ways of traditional
Miko.
cooking. Fire Master Miko is one of his chroma variants, and Earth Master Miko is the other chroma. And finally, the king of karaoke is getting a skin. Cyberpunk Jae Young is the second skin in the Brawl Pass. He looks like a modern bad boy and also has 2 chroma variations, Nano Jae Young and Chum Jae Young. You can get both skins by getting the Brawl Pass Plus. As for the traditional side of the skins, we have Takoyaki, inspired by the Japanese takoyaki dish, and Fighter Berry, which is not food inspired, just like Kit-Kat's Yokai Unicorn.
Now the futuristic one, starting with Cyber Shell. It's Shelly's first legendary skin, and Tara, one more for a collection of cyberpunk skins.
And also affected by the nano noodles.
Nori? Okay, enough of nano cyberpunk noodles. We need a detox drink.
Looks a bit too healthy.
Oh no, he's becoming a vegan.
Now, the second part of the Ramen Rebellion story happens in the Wingstock season. Trying to get rid of all the toxic technology, we have Wendy, Wingstock skins, and a different take on the Nano Noodle power-up.
First, we have Smoothies. They are very similar to the Nano Drop, so they will give you resources and the chance to get the Wingstock skins. However, they will give you Fusion instead of Nano Power.
Okay, stay with me. This is a bit confusing. Fusions fuse two of your nano powers together, so instead of having to pick one...
Robią skiny do tylu postaci, ale do tego, do Clancy'ego nie robią skinów w ogóle. Clancy to jest nowa, najbardziej zajmowana postać. Nie dość, że go praktycznie nie widzę w meczach, to jeszcze praktycznie nigdy nie dostaje skinów.
Before the match, you'll get two of them randomly, and their powers combined, like if they were fusion. And don't forget the smoothie meter. The more smoothies you drink, the more rewards you get. And if you get enough...
Okej, dobra, ta mag jest giga ładna.
Smoothies throughout the season...
Ej, dobra, ten gierek z innej perspektywy też dobrze wygląda. Z tej perspektywy to dobrze wygląda, to jest taka latająca wyspa.
You get all the skins of the Wingstock set. Whoa.
Ken dostanie skina.
Oh, speaking of skins... Wingstock skins! In the Brawl Pass, we have Biotech Byron, which mixes
Ten Byron jest spoko.
high-tech with green energy. His two chroma variations are Unearthed Byron and Leaf Master Byron. As for the other Brawl Pass skin, we have Retro Future Rosa with majestic hair that...
I Rosa będzie miała w końcu jakieś gigaładne skinka.
Only the finest organic products could achieve. Her chroma variations are Renewables Rosa and Sci-Fi Rosa.
As for the other skins of the set, we have Grizzled Kenji, which presents Kenji with a future...
Kenji z brodą wygląda jak gównianie. Naprawdę. Ale ogólnie skinek spoko.
futuristic older look. Energized Sprout, where it fully managed
Kurde,
to...
ten Sprout jednak nie jest aż taki tragiczny, jak myślałem. Ej, dobra.
Optimizes photosynthesis production. Wingstock Gray, which is definitely the most colorful skin Gray ever got. And Turbine Mode, a small machine...
Dobra, nie, mało wygląda jak jakieś kreskówki, dobra, ten jest świetny.
with absolute zero carbon footprint.
And lastly, Mega Mecha Meg, a hypercharged skin that will be part of an event happening during the Wingstock season. It also has two chroma color variations. And leading this gang, we have Wendy. She was an engineer working for the Evo Corp Nanostar and saw how much they were damaging the environment. So she left to build Wingstock. With all her knowledge,
Okej.
she managed to build a fully green energy, wind-powered ecosystem.
As she supports nature, she
Ekosystem, butelkomaty! Czemu ona na ulicy nie stała butelkomatu?
also supports the Brawler. With her main attack, she fires a projectile that either damages the enemy or gives allies a shield.
As for her super, she deploys the biggest shield you've ever seen in Brawl, and it'll absorb a percentage of the damage you and your teammates receive. Wendy is the Brawler coming out in August.
Buffy!
It's Buffy's, so be careful with those.
Don't you worry, Chef. I know what I'm doing.
Oh shit.
Two trios are getting Buffys in this update. The Arcade Trio with Rico, Brock, and 8-Bit, and the Super Seed Trio with
No nie,
Max,
no
Surge,
czemu El Primo nie został Buffysa, no halo no!
and Mac. Rico's gadget got reworked. Multi-ball machine deploys a vending machine
Okej,
that,
Worket.
when destroyed, Buffy, both projectiles also slow enemies.
Mam 5 baterii, na szczęście mam ładowarkę pod nogą. Easy. Essa. Kurde, włączyłem przypadkowo. Ja, PDD, możecie w ogóle napisać w komentarzach, jak wam mijają wakacje, bo jak na razie to mi świetnie mijają wakacje. I wraz z Super Team 2012 Team planujemy filmik. Essa.
Super bouncy with the Buffy makes his bounced bullets get extra supercharged when hitting an enemy. Robot retreat with the Buffy increases his speed even more at 10% HP. Rico's Hyper Buffy makes his projectile speed increase and adds more projectiles.
Jakiś błąd w systemie.
Brock also got a rework to his super. Now his super will follow his movement. Rocket places can now be aimed, and when buffed, it gains a short speed boost if the rocket hits the enemy Brawl. Mega Rocket, when buffed, splits the Mega Rocket into 4 smaller rockets that deal less damage. More Rockets Buffy makes him move faster when using the super. Rocket number 4 Buffy makes Brock's attack range increase every few seconds. Brock's Hyper Buffy adds extra small rockets to his main attack.
And 8-Bit completing the Arcade Trio. Buffy's cheat cartridge now fully heals the damage booster and heals 8-Bit for some time. Extra credits got reworked and can fire an extra salvo of projectiles during his main attack. When Buffyed, these projectiles can also bounce to nearby enemies. Boosted Booster, when Buffyed, makes the damage booster drop ammo clip slips that can be collected by allies. Plugged in when buffied also grants the speed boost to allies. And his hyper buffy gives 8-bit unlimited ammo and allows 8-bit to interrupt his attack with another attack on command. Now the Super City Trio, starting with Meg. Her super is getting a reward. It now does area damage when she transforms.
Okay.
When hypercharged, it makes Fuse Steel larger, and when summoning her mecha, it slows brawlers hit by it. Toolbox gadget now repairs her mecha, and when buffed, it lasts longer and also heals allies. Joking Volts makes Meg eject from her mecha and launch it forward in a speed boost while her shield is active. And Heavy Metal now heals Meg for every enemy hit with Fuse Steel. When buffed, it also steals ammo from the enemy brawler's hit, and her hyper buffy makes the mecha basic attack explode when hit, and when outside the mecha, makes her main attack homing max.
Phase Shifter is now aimable, and when buffed can phase shift a second time. Sneak Sneakers can now be triggered by pressing the gadget again or after 3 seconds. When buffed, after teleporting back, it refills her ammo and heals nearby allies. Supercharged now extends the duration of her super when hitting an enemy, and when buffed, it also gives a shield to her allies. Run and Gun, when buffed, gains a speed boost when hitting enemies, and her hyper buffy makes her main attack also charge the supers of nearby allies.
And finally, the last one, Surge! Power Surge now increases his supercharge rate for a short time. When buffed, it also increases his reload speed. Power Shield, when buffed, also reduces the cooldown of the gadget if Surge gets hit. To the max now makes Surge's attack bounce off walls. When buffed, the projectile creates smaller projectiles when hitting a wall. Serve Ice Cold now makes Surge spawn with his supercharge. When buffed, Surge gets a speed boost when using his super on stage 3. Surge's hyper buffy gives him a smaller projectile after his main one. And lastly, Surge also gets a hypercharge rework, which makes him shoot projectiles in all directions when landing his super.
Okay.
Is there something else?
I have dessert. Let me taste it. The last section of Brawl is actually pretty good.
We have a bunch of new game modes coming in this update during the Ramen Rebellion. Food fight! A PvE cooking mode. Gather ingredients by destroying delivery bots and make those orders before the time runs out. Culinary War. A PvP version of the mode. It's pretty much the same idea, but there's an enemy team playing for the same goal. Whoever completes the orders first wins.
We also have Mecha Guard, a PvE version of Payload. You'll have to deliver the payload to its destination, but bots will try to stop you at any cost. Resist until the payload is delivered, and you win.
On the feature side, we have contests making a comeback, but also a new way to use your brawler in the top of the tower mode. This mode has a certain number of stages, and you have to beat them all to win. Nothing new so far. However, you only have a limited number of brawlers, so once you use a brawler, you can't use it again. If you lose all your brawlers, you lose the mode, and you'll have to wait for the reset. The selection of brawlers you are given is based on the brawlers you already own, and it'll prioritize the ones you have fusions for. For Star Nova and Volt, Star Nova becomes invulnerable when she dashes, and has almost unlimited ammo, and Volt destroys walls while his hyper super is active.
More skin! Adidas Ash, the skin which is
To jest
previously
ten aż z animacji. To jest ten aż z animacji, gdy oberwał piłką. To jest ten aż z animacji. Ja wiedziałem, że to będzie jakiś secret skin.
Our collab with Adidas is now real. And the Pro Pass skin for Brock, Cyber Brock, which contains all the upgrades the Pro skin has. This will be included in the next Pro Pass season starting in August.
Now there's nothing else but this freebie.
Okej, czyli nie pokazali modelu kiełka. Okej, czyli kiełek może nie stanie modelu. Ej, dobra, możemy się cieszyć. Dobra, to było na tyle w tym odcinku. Ja się z wami żegnam. Na razie, pa pa.